Welcome back, Pequity. Throughout the world, in many countries, they are trying these 15-minute districts. For example, Oxford, a university city, very antique, they want to create a social experiment. They want to create zones which are 15 minutes walk from services, and the whole district will be telematically controlled, TV cameras, even some type of gate at the entrance of these neighbourhoods with a guard. If you don't have the required QR code, you won't be able to leave or enter these dwellings. Then we hear a lot about transhuman. Human brains within 2030 must be connected up to some type of artificial intelligence hype. For what purpose? To control humanity. Humanity won't be a slave of a bunch of silicon chips and artificial intelligence. They are pushing us towards that society. That society taking away your right to own your own property, your house, your car, the right to express your opinion against the government's narrative, and even the right to travel as well. All these rights slowly be taken away. And they are pushing people through these hoops regarding the zero emissions of the EC directive. You have to spend hundreds, 100,000 an hour basically to upgrade a house, which in the end many won't afford. And these big corporations come along, they buy it, and they say you can stay inside as long as you pay rent. So what was once your house will become this property of this big corporation or government, or whatever it will be. And you owe nothing and you'll be happy. Where did we hear this phrase from? Agenda 2030. Reduction of the population, mandatory medical treatments for certain things. Humanity, or mankind, if you want to put it that way, is going towards a cyberpunk dystopian society. We will be slaves on machines. And we'll be eating, probably most likely, food. If you've seen the film of Charlton Heston, the green soya, strange enough, it was based in 2022, where they recycle something to feed the population, and he discovered what horrors they were doing. We are going towards that society, and they are pushing it now, these agendas. They've been using climate change, lockdowns. They're taking away your possibility to earn, to survive. These crises of fuel and logistic shortages is man-made. They're pushing towards the collapse of society. to bring in this thing. It's something which came out from the novel of Orwell, 1984. It's more disturbing than that is. Now, we're still in time. We must wake up and start fighting and refuse to comply every single smart device they come out with, or smart app, or smart method, smart meters, smart devices. That they are instruments of total control. How much carbon you use, you put in the atmosphere, how much energy, and they will charge you as well. They will fine you as well because you had one cup or more, and it goes beyond their limits. Practically, they're pushing you towards famine and hunger. They will eliminate meat and all dairy products because they're destroying small farms, and the governments will be seizing these lands, and God knows what they're going to do with them. The new type of farming will be all run by corporations, synthetic stuff, and products with a lack of protein. And practically people will be hooked on some kind of pharmaceutical just to keep them quiet and not to resist. You'll be turned into zombies through this thing. Now we have to act. Now we must not comply. Because 2 years of this archaeological pandemia was the testing ground how various populations around the world comply or not.